him to the wasteland. Get him.
I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Hello everyone and welcome to another Dihan video. My name's Dihan and today we're going to be looking at a Ana player in Plat. So as you guys can see, we have a Baptiste on our team and we have an Ana, so we are going to have to primarily as Ana be healing our damage heroes because Baptiste is probably going to be more central towards the tank and doing damage. So I don't know why Overwatch players love in Overwatch 2 playing the choke up here. Personally, I think it kind of limits you because they can easily pressure you out, especially with this echo coming in up here. I would rather prefer, Ana playing back here where she has, the same sight lines on the choke here and she's in a little less danger up here. And then over from this side, you can still heal your teammates over here too. Over here, I just feel like personally, to me, it's a little too close. We'll see how you tackle it. Oh, Baptiste was one. Oh, he's nice. He's dead. Almost. Okay, so that almost was a death for us. Like I said, it leaves you open to things like that where balls can easily ambush you. And he has less of a chance if you're, back on the ship where I said you should be. They're also standing in the open here a ton. They're playing a little more mid-range than far back and snipey. Good sleep on him. I wouldn't have woken up the ball there. And again, because we were, a little out of position, we're just totally fighting people. I would have actually nanoed the queen there, that we probably would have won something. So this whole fight, you definitely could have just been on this high ground and you would have probably had the exact same contribution. Instead, because we're out of position, we're just forced constantly jumping, trying to figure out where to back up. If we were up here the whole time, we could be over here helping the Cassidy, come over here, help out over here. Queen goes in, and then maybe we're fighting a Genji now. Come over here, nano her. Could have done this all from this high ground up here. Instead, we kind of lost our bearings trying to rotate all the way back to the high ground. Then we have Nano Noon. Remember, if you always have the option to go high ground or low ground, choose high ground. It's just going to help you 9 out of 10 times. Okay, sleeping ball. If you ever see ball up in the air like he just was, you want to wait until he slams down. Once he slams down, you will have an easier time hitting that sleep dart than you will if you look up and try to hit the sleep from above. Yeah, I just see we're getting caught out on the low ground. We don't have cover. We don't have a rotation exit. It would have been much easier for you to actually get out of that fight if you were standing here rather than, where you were standing, because you ran straight back. If you were standing over here, you could have rotated through here. You could have even grabbed a Mega if you were feeling low. Could have grabbed this Mini over here. You would have had all this cover to get you out or even hide. Or you could have even, changed your route up and gone out from the high ground. If you just are going through these small, narrow corridors, you're going to be rotating out a lot easier than you will if you're rotating out in open space. Same idea. You're literally peeking a window there. In higher lobbies, you would have died. Yep, high ground's good. It's good to pressure out. I like this. This is what you want to be doing a lot as Ana. Yep, scare the Mercy off. Get the Echo low for your teammates. Your team is still full health. You can definitely go for a little more shots. As you can see, the low ground basically gives you absolutely no benefit, which is why I always say go to high ground. Good sleep. Very good. Okay, that wasn't really a good nade. You're not going to get anything from that nade.
Let them out.
I see you. My ultimate is ready. You're powered up. Get in there.
You dare oppose? Let's take him to the underworld.
Keep him in.
Nice.
Don't make it
Good.
easy.
Yeah, you see what happens when we're playing a little more back and we're less on top of our team? We're able to kind of see the whole fight. We're able to pressure the enemy a little bit farther without them pressuring us so much. It's a really good position. I wish you were doing this on first point more. Okay, so my question to you is, why did we give up the high ground to go get the Cassidy when we could have healed the Cassidy from where we were initially? You spent your entire time dropping down from here to heal the Cassidy, who was standing here. If you were up on this high ground, you could have saw him as he was walking back here. Instead, you dropped to low ground, so now you need to wait for him to actually pass the stairs to shoot him. And then that entire time that you're spending chasing him down, trying to heal him, he dies, you come back here, and now the entire team is pressuring you off when you could have stood up here and you would have had this amazing sight angle to heal your queen on point. Just stop giving up the high ground. It's hurting you more than it's helping you. Again, you're standing behind your tank. Not the best idea. Same deal, you stood behind your tank. Why didn't you stand back here or over here? Somewhere where you were not going to be a liability for your tank, because as soon as your tank starts having to back up and pack into you, it becomes a problem, because the enemy team's going to start seeing you and they're going to start attacking you and not the tank anymore. Same deal, you're standing in a small choke. There's a tracer. She's going to hit you with a pulse bomb if you're standing in a small corridor like this. Stand over here. Standing over here also, you're going to be, you know, seen more by the enemy team. Standing over here, you're going to be seen not at all by the enemy team. And then every once in a while, you can peek over and you can shoot any enemy team that's overextending over here.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
Get in there.
I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more coaching videos, hit that subscribe button. I do post every week to help you guys climb. If you want to see more content of me just playing, I do have a Twitch. The link to that is in the description. Make sure you guys check it out. Yeah, that's good. That's fine to pressure. You didn't need a nade there. And you didn't need a nade because of your support passive, which heals you. So you were gonna get up to max health anyways. Okay, this is a little... We're getting back into dangerous Ana territory, where we're making ourselves a little bit of a liability, but they didn't punish us for it, so it all works out. All good. Good. Awesome. Same deal, you played it nice and slow. Alright, let's touch the cart though, because the cart is not moving. There we go.
Ready to deploy.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What is this? What? We... I don't know how this is working. We spent that entire time nanoing our soldier so he could pop tac visor, and we didn't pocket the visor. Instead, we went on a super offensive angle, hoping that our soldier would just miraculously live. This man has a full Rhine on him, and Lucio and you both leave him. He pops his ult, and he's stuck here just getting whacked on by a Reinhardt. I mean, maybe if he, you know, didn't die here, he'd be able to finish some of these kills that you're doing over here, but you going on this flank over here is giving up your entire front line when you're the Ana, you're supposed to be helping the tank. You nanoed the soldier, and you didn't want to keep investing further in it, so he just dies, and now you're hoping that you're going to Ana 4v1. You guys may have gotten 2 kills, but now that you two are also flanking, your queen's not going to be able to do anything without you. And then eventually spawns get back because you can't kill them fast enough, and they have spawn advantage. Yeah, I think this is just a long fight full of staggers. And you're kind of going nowhere with this, and you guys are actually just wasting time at this point. Okay, why are we going back in? We don't need to do that. Good sleep.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
Nano! I'm willing to bet if you nanoed your queen there, you guys actually win that point. Or if you hit your nade, but you missed the nade too. Yeah, we're taking too much damage during these poke fights. As a support, you shouldn't really be taking the damage, because you taking all this damage from spam is just going to make you be, you know, weaker in the mid fight. You want to mainly just be healing up whatever the poke damage is, especially because you have your ultimate. It's not like you're gonna get a quick pick on anyone. It's each of 3 shots. You don't think a Sigma shield's gonna go up, Reaper's gonna wraith, a Moira's gonna fade, a Bap's gonna throw his immortality field. There's just so many factors that is gonna deny you from getting a pick. You might as well just not take the damage because your life's more important.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
That's good. All right, why are we walking into the fight though? All right, we're still fine. You need to back off point. You shouldn't be on point. You shouldn't be on point. And then we waste both our abilities. If we were off of point, we see Reaper teleporting in, we just shoot a sleep dart. You don't need to be on point. You can stand right here perfectly fine and have the exact same angle you already have. You being a little bit closer isn't going to do anything. I mean, we already have 2 on point. Junker Queen's going to make it 3. Might as well just stand here. You can do the exact same thing. And look, you would have saw that Reaper's teleporting in before Ball even showed up. And you would have been able to hit a sleep, maybe hit a nade. Instead, we throw our nade early so we don't get any burst heal from it. And everyone just gets melted from a Reaper ult. If we throw a nade during Reaper ult, it will keep us alive long enough to maybe kill the Reaper then. But instead, we're on point, so we just die. Hope these tips help. Happy climbing.